morning, my name is Braden Teague.
And I'm Elizabeth Turk, and we're both second semester first year students at Gadsden State.
Today we're going to talk to you about the application process to nursing school and the different programs that we have here at Gadsden State.
Let's get started.
In today's video, we're going to talk to you about why you should attend Gadsden State. We're also going to talk to you about the various programs offered here at Gadsden State, the application process, what you need to do after you're accepted into our programs here, and some frequently asked questions that you may have. Once you graduate here from Gadsden State, you'll be awarded an applied sciences degree in nursing. We have state-of-the-art equipment and curriculum here. We also have very experienced faculty, great student support.
We have 3 locations for nursing out of our 6 locations that we have at Gadsden State. We have the George Wallace Drive campus, which is Helderman Hall. We have Gadsden State Cherokee in Cherokee County, and then we have the McClellan Center that we use for the mobility program. The day classes are offered at Cherokee and Wallace Drive. The nights, online and weekends, our NOW program is offered at Gadsden State Cherokee, and the mobility program is offered at McClellan.
The program here at Gadsden State offers students to have an increasing income throughout the entirety of the program. After your first 3 semesters, you are eligible to sit for your LPN NCLEX. Then you will go in for 2 more semesters and be able to sit for your RN NCLEX. After completing your 2-year degree and passing the licensure exam, you will be awarded an RN once you pass the NCLEX. RNs can begin working in any hospital in the state of Alabama and will usually get the same pay as a BSN. Potentially, students can earn a BSN in 3 years instead of 4 years in a university setting.
At Gadsden State, our nursing program offers 3 programs that can fit anyone's needs. First, we offer the LPN program. This is the first program that you'll come to once you're in nursing school. You can sit for your LPN NCLEX exam after your 3rd semester and then continue on to be in our registered nursing program, our RN program, which is once you're a 2nd year in nursing school. After those last 2 semesters that you do after your LPN, you can sit for your RN NCLEX. We also offer a mobility program for current LPNs and paramedics that are working and choose to further their education.
So every year on February 1st, all applications are due for all 3 programs. There is only one application for all of the programs, so you just need to specify which program that you're wanting to apply to in your application. There is no wait list here at Gadsden State, so if you happen to not get in one year, you will have to reapply the next year. All prerequisite courses must be taken and an ACT exam must be on file with the admissions office before applying. Courses that are not completed at the time of application cannot be considered for your application year.
There are some requirements for all 3 of our nursing programs that we offer here at Gadsden State. First, you must have unconditional acceptance to the college. You must also have an ACT score of an 18. Math 100 must be successfully completed with a C or higher. And again, like we said before, there is no wait list. It is a very competitive application process, and we have lots of applicants. Also, prerequisite general education courses vary for the mobility and general nursing program. There are a couple additional requirements for the mobility program. First, you must have a current unencumbered Alabama license. The license must be maintained throughout the program, and all general education courses must be completed before you can enter the mobility program.
Okay, so here at Gadsden State, we have a point system for every applicant. So points are going to be awarded to potential students based on the following elements. Before I applied to nursing school here at Gadsden State, I made sure that I had all of my classes taken so I would be able to solely focus on nursing. Some general education courses can be taken as you go through the nursing program, but like I said earlier, I took all of my prerequisites and co-requisites before I applied so I could solely focus on nursing. And again, prerequisite is going to mean that it's going to be required before you apply, and co-requisite means it can be taken at the same time. But if you fail that course, you're going to have to stop the nursing and then complete that course before you can continue on in the nursing program. Listed here are the estimated program costs for Gadsden State Nursing Program. You can find most of these here at the Gadsden State Bookstore. And please remember that the Gadsden State Bookstore will price match Amazon book prices. As you may know, the nursing program will have some time requirements associated with it. The general program is 5 semesters long to complete your RN, 3 semesters if you're going for your LPN. Students will spend time in class, in the skills lab, and in clinical experiences throughout the entirety of the program.
These times are required and you're given an updated schedule each semester so you can plan your work and family around it. As a nursing student, you may be assigned a clinical rotation up to 75 miles away from your home campus.
After acceptance into the nursing program here at Gadsden State, you will have a mandatory orientation. The orientation date will be provided to you in your acceptance letter. Students need to complete the following documents by their due date after orientation, or you will lose your seat in the nursing program. You need to have your physical assessment done by your healthcare provider, a background check, drug screening, and CPR certification. You can use outside resources for CPR certification, but they must be through the American Heart Association certified in basic life support. These documents do take time to complete, so please start working on them as soon as you find out that you're accepted into the nursing program so you can ensure your seat in the program here at Gadsden State.
A physical from your physician or healthcare provider is required. This is the way that they can determine the essential functions that you are able to do as a nurse. Changes in health status also must be reported to the Director of Nursing. Also, before beginning the program, you need several vaccines, titers, and TB tests that will all be discussed during orientation. The vaccination process is time-consuming, so it is recommended to begin that when you first receive your letter of acceptance or after orientation.
As mentioned before, a background check is required. A person with a felony conviction will be disallowed from clinical attendance, so you will not be allowed to enter the program. Students who have a new felony while in the program at Gadsden State must report it immediately to the Director of Nursing. Felony convictions may prevent students from taking licensure examinations and continuing on with the Gadsden State Nursing Program. Only the Director of Nursing will see your background check, so that will be kept as confidential as possible. Students with concerns related to the background check should specifically ask to speak with the Director of Nursing about their eligibility with this program. Drug screening is mandatory for the nursing program at Gadsden State and are conducted randomly throughout the year. A failed drug screen will result in dismissal from the nursing program. In addition, CPR training must be completed, and you must have an up-to-date CPR card throughout the entirety of the program. As stated before, the BLS for healthcare providers level CPR course is the only course accepted here at Gadsden State. Students should copy their CPR card front and back to prove completion of their CPR training.
This may sound expensive, but there are several scholarship opportunities, whether it be financial aid or true scholarships. You can visit the FAFSA website, or you can complete an application for a nursing scholarship once you're accepted into the program.
People with physical limitations still wonder if they can become a nurse. It is very possible for you to become a nurse. You just have to have the essential functions form filled out by your healthcare provider stating that you can perform these functions. You may also check with the Disability Services for support or visit their website listed below.
As a Gadsden State nursing student, you are expected to have your own means of travel. As we talked about before, clinical assignments can be within 75 miles of your home campus, so many students do carpool together. Clinical days start at 6 a.m., so students with children may want to consider early child care for these events.
Potential students often ask how much time is needed for class and clinical. As mentioned before, clinical days start as early as 6 a.m. Students are not allowed to work after 10 p.m. on the day before a clinical or class day to ensure safety for patients and optimal functioning in class.
Another question we always get is, can I work while enrolled in the nursing program? Yes, it is possible to have a job while you're in the nursing program, but it may be very difficult. I personally have a part-time job, and I also made sure to get a job somewhere where they would work with my hours. Also, each week as a student, you will be in class or lecture approximately 2 times a week, and then at least 1 to 2 times a week in clinical. Study time should also be spread throughout the week to get the best retention of the information. Studies show that to get an A, you should study at least 21 hours a week, and to get a B, you should study at least 14 hours.
It is critical for students to have a computer and internet access to complete the program here at Gadsden State. There are computer labs located on campus that are open usually from 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday, but are not open 24/7. Many faculty and instructors use phone apps to communicate with students, so please use your smartphone wisely in class but not at clinical. Proficiency. Students must be able to use email and Microsoft Office such as Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, as well as attach and send files throughout the class and throughout the program. Students are often concerned about the question, what if I fail? But here at Gadsden State, we have resources available to ensure progression and graduation from Gadsden State Nursing Program. Students who fail a nursing course can apply for reinstatement, but must take the concept-based remediation course before continuing into the program. Students who fail a co-requisite course, such as a general education course, must sit out for the program until the co-requisite course is successfully completed with a C. Certain classes have to be taken and passed in order to progress into the next semester of the nursing program. In addition, a GPA of 2.0 must be maintained to continue the nursing program.
We hope this video answered all of your questions, but if you still have a couple, you can go to the Gadsden State School of Nursing website. Also, you can attend a live orientation, and that is offered year-round. Once you have attended that, you can also set up a private appointment to ensure that you are on track with your general education courses.
On an additional note, here are the live orientation days offered at Gadsden State Nursing Program. Please remember these orientations are year-round, so you can attend these at any time throughout the progression of your general education courses and the nursing program.
Thanks for watching this video.
We hope to see you in class next semester.